The Oromo Liberation Army has been battling Ethiopia's government since 2018, even if at times the rebellion has overshadowed by the country's other conflicts, such as the 2020-2022 war in the northern Tigray region. United Nations investigators have accused the OLA, or the Oromo Liberation Army, of serious abuses, including killings, rapes, and kidnappings.
Wanted by the Ethiopian government, rebel military leader Jal Maru moves constantly to stay ahead of drones hunting him from the skies. The rebel commander leads the Oromo Liberation Army, OLA, from a series of remote forest outposts in Oromia, the country's biggest region with a population of roughly 40 million people. The government has designated the former student as a terrorist, accusing the OLA of massacring civilians in ethnically motivated attacks. But in a rare interview from one of his hideouts, Maru rejected accusations that his fighters target civilians.
Our troops operate under a strict military discipline and a clear political vision. We categorically reject and condemn any act that harms innocent civilians. Our code of conduct prohibits the targeting of civilians. We also reiterate that we welcome an independent investigation by a neutral international body.
The OLA has been battling Ethiopia's government since 2018, even if at times the rebellion was overshadowed by the country's other conflicts, such as the 2020-2022 war in the northern Tigray region. United Nations investigators have accused the OLA of serious abuses, including killings, rapes, and kidnappings. But human rights monitors, who have also documented violations by government forces, say indiscriminate drone strikes, extrajudicial killings, and disappearances have become a hallmark of their counter-insurgency campaign.
The research that we conducted puts both the OLA and the government forces in the middle of the conflict in terms of summary executions, in terms of torture, in terms of abductions, in terms of rape of women. So what we are saying is our report is able to point to both groups having been responsible for the atrocities that are being carried out in the Oromia region and that continue to be carried out against civilians in the region.
Ethiopia restricts access to Oromia for journalists and rights groups, meaning the conflict is largely hidden. In January 2025, the UN reported that 3.2 million children were not in school because of the fighting. In the Wolega district, where Bulcha's family lives, aid groups struggle to distribute supplies, contributing to high malnutrition. Hospitals and clinics have also come under attack.
The humanitarian situation, health, education, transportation, everything, the agriculture has been highly affected due to this conflict, and the abuse continued, and the reporting is very limited. That is under report of the situation, the overall situation.
Although Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed is from Oromia and the Oromo make up roughly 35% of Ethiopia's population, many Oromo say that they are still marginalized in Ethiopia's federal system, which grants resources and self-governance rights based on ethnicity. Analysts say recent government offensives have eroded the OLA's military capabilities. The conflict continues to destabilize the region, with civilians caught in the middle of the violence. Armed banditry is also prevalent, and kidnapping has become a particular issue. Africa Bureau, Vion, World is One.